Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Eternally Stunning. I hope you all are doing good. So in case you are new to my channel, let me introduce you guys to myself. My name is Disha, and in this channel we talk about astrology, we talk about spirituality, we talk about health and wellness. So in today's video we are going to talk about dandruff. Yes, millions of people have been affected by this dandruff, and I get hundreds of DM asking me about how to treat dandruff, what should I do for dandruff, what are the home remedies for dandruff. And whenever they ask me this question, the very first thing I always ask them back is, what is the kind of dandruff you're suffering from? What do you think? So most of them have no idea what I'm talking about. They don't understand what is she saying. So today in this video, we are going to talk about the types of dandruff. And once you guys know what is the type of dandruff you're suffering from, it will be easier for you to do the treatment for that kind of dandruff. So to start with, we are going to see first what is a dry dandruff. So the dry dandruff is usually the result of dry scalp. So if you are someone who for most of the time has a dry scalp or dry hair, then it's high likely that you are suffering from dry dandruff. And usually you see with this kind of a dandruff, there is a surplus increase in the winter season because the scalp gets more dry and we start using hot water for our hair wash, and then all of these things create an increase in a number of dandruff. So even if you are not suffering from dandruff for most of the time, but then the winters come and you are like somehow you just start to get dandruff. And even if you have dandruff throughout the time and during the winter seasons, you're like there will be a sudden increase in the dandruff. So this is a dry kind of a dandruff. It usually looks like the dust particle. It is that small. So as you see in this picture, and usually with this kind of dandruff, what we need to do is the person suffering from this dandruff needs to apply oil frequently. So if you are someone who has been oiling your hair, say once in a week, then you need to start applying it twice in a week. And once you apply oil, you need to keep oil for around 2-3 hours and then you can wash your hair. So you need to increase the frequency of oiling your hair plus washing your hair. Just by doing this, by frequent oiling and by frequent washing of your hair, you'll see a significant amount of difference after 2 weeks. So this is what we need to do with the dry dandruff. Now the kind of shampoo to use, we'll be talking further down the video, what kind of shampoo needs to be used and all that things. So the other type of dandruff is oily dandruff. So this dandruff is those people who are suffering from oily scalp, oily hair. So if you suppose you wash hair today and tomorrow you see that your scalp is again oily, your hair are again oily, then you're suffering from oily dandruff. The type of dandruff you'll be having is definitely oily. So this dandruff, it is usually flaky or yellowish in color as seen in the picture. So if you are suffering from this kind of dandruff, then you don't need to oil your hair frequently. Why? Because if you oil your hair, it will attract what is oil do usually is attract more of the dust to your hair and scalp. So it will attract more dust and more pollutants to your hair, and it will lead to increase in number of dandruff. So if you are suffering from this kind of dandruff, then maybe once a fortnight oiling is good for you. But again, you also need to wash your hair frequently, maybe twice or thrice a week without the application of oil. Just wash your hair. Also, when you keep applying oil for this oily dandruff, then what you'll see is like you're suffering through itching. You'll feel like itchy and discomfort. So stop applying oil for this kind of a dandruff. And the third type is psoriasis. So what is psoriasis? Is actually the excessive dryness of your scalp. So it leads to excessive dryness with the increase in dry skin cells that comes out from the scalp. So as you see in this picture, this leads to the scaly skin, and due to this kind of disorder, you'll see that your hair will fall a lot. So it's really important to understand what is the type of dandruff you are suffering from. Most of the people have a tendency to mix these things. Like some people don't understand if it's a psoriasis or if it is a dry dandruff or if it is oily dandruff. So once you really understand that if it is psoriasis, it's like if your entire scalp remains dry or scaly or itchy and you see that your hair fall has been increasing with time, so it's time to go and visit to a dermat, because just by the normal usage of shampoo or by topical application of something, your dandruff is not going to get treated. So you really need to go to dermat, and the dermat will prescribe you some oral medicine to take, and that's how you're gonna treat this condition. So this condition is different, well, not different exactly, but still different from the dry and oily kind of dandruff. So for psoriasis, you really need to go and check with a dermatologist. So once you understand if you're suffering from dry or oily dandruff, you have understood that how frequently you should apply a hair oil, or how frequently you should wash your hair. Once you're clear with these things, then we can move on to the type of shampoo to be used. So for dandruff, you can use any kind of shampoo which has ketoconazole, which has selenium sulfite, coal tar, ZPTO, that is zinc pyrithione, and salicylic acid. So any of these 5 ingredients, if a shampoo has, or even if a shampoo has 2 or more of these ingredients, then you can definitely use that product. Make sure that you are not using something which has sulfate in it. Do check the ingredients behind the product. What are the ingredients this product contains? And it's really important to go for any of these ingredients in a shampoo if you are suffering from dandruff. Now here I've taken out a few examples for you. So this is a Pantene shampoo. Its active ingredient is ZPTO, that is in parathion. Then another one is Kita Gold. It has ketoconazole and ZPTO. And the third one is Matrix Biolage. It has salicylic acid. Once you are through with what kind of shampoo you need to have, make sure that you're rinsing your hair really well. If you're shampooing your hair frequently, and if you're not rinsing your hair well, if there are still some residue of shampoo remaining in your hair or in your scalp, then it will also lead to dandruff. So make sure that you are thoroughly washing your hair with the water, with ample of water, and with the the water should not be too hot or should not be too cold. The water should be lukewarm so that it should take out all the dirt, and you should thoroughly wash your hair for this. And at the time of application of conditioner, make sure that you are applying it to tips and not to your root, because again, if you are applying it to the root, that is not what conditioner is meant for. Conditioner is meant to apply to the roots mainly. So make sure that you are following this procedure very properly. And certain treatments to be done at home. So certain home remedies that I have come up with, simple home remedies. First is aloe vera gel. So just peel out the aloe vera and take that gel which is there naturally and apply it. Keep it for an hour before washing your hair. Once you have applied it thoroughly, massage it, then you can go and wash your hair with the shampoo that I have recommended to you. You can use apple cider vinegar and water in the ratio of 1:1. So after you have shampooed your hair, you can apply this mixture, and you can keep it for 5 minutes and then you can rinse it off. The third thing is hot oil treatment. So make sure that you are oiling your hair really well. The oil should go inside the scalp. It should really be absorbed well by your scalp. And for this, make sure that your oil is warm, because warm oil will go easily or will go quickly inside your scalp. And then if you're doing a lot of perming, a lot of hair straightening, hair rebounding and all of these things, and this also leads to dandruff, because there are a lot of chemicals that are coming into contact with your scalp and it causes irritation, and this irritation leads to increased number of production of dead skin cells, and then this leads to dandruff finally. So make sure that you are not doing a lot of these treatments, because that also leads to the damage of hair. And another really important thing when it comes to shampoos and conditioner is make sure that you're looking for some pH balanced shampoo also. So the pH of the shampoo and conditioner should be around 5.5, 6. It should not definitely be not above 7, because then that is an alkaline product, and that alkaline product will causes a lot of irritation, and again it will cause a lot of dandruff. Whenever we are doing these rebounding and all these things, we are what is happening is we are applying a lot of alkaline products to our hair, and as I mentioned, these alkaline products causes irritation, these alkaline products causes dandruff, and so you will see that there is an increase in dandruff. So make sure that you are not overdoing any of these things. I do understand that styling is important, but then make sure that you are not overdoing and you are also taking proper aftercare with this. So make sure that you use a pH balanced shampoo. You can even do that. You can take a pH balanced shampoo and this anti-dandruff shampoo, and you can use it alternatively. So if today you have used your pH balanced shampoo, then next time when you are washing your hair, you can use an anti-dandruff shampoo. So make sure that you are rotating these shampoos. And another very basic and very important thing is to keep changing your pillows and bed sheets frequently, because if you're not doing that, then this dandruff will fall onto your pillow, and then when you're sleeping it will come in contact with your face, and it will also cause acne, because the reason for acne and dandruff is usually the same kind of a fungus, which is from a family of Malassezia. And so make sure that you are keeping these simple things in place. You are paying attention to these smaller things, because these things can, when they pile up and they go on, it leads to a bigger thing. So I hope you guys like this video. This was a very simple and a very informative video. I just wanted to come quickly and introduce you guys to the different types of dandruff. So because once you understand the type of dandruff, then you can even yourself go and dig deep into it. You can yourself go and search more about it apart from this, and if you are able to find something good, something different from this, then please comment down below so that it will help to other viewers who are watching this video. And I hope you guys will take proper care of your hair and have a good day. I'll meet you guys next week. Till then, bye bye and take care.